I'm Nicole King, and this is Marbella Now.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day. Halfway twisted.
Welcome back to the program. Firstly, I would like to wish and say congratulations to the team at RTV Marbella for the spectacular coverage of the Easter processions and everything going on. It was an amazing job. I know the all-term finished exhausted, but well worth it. If you didn't get to see it, please do go to the RTV Marbella website and catch up, because it's a unique experience, something that you really do need to see. Well, I hope you had a lovely Easter. I'm delighted to welcome as my first guest back from the holidays, Kezia Kur. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Last time Kezia was on the program, we talked about health, well-being, and a new social club she was setting up, and things have moved along quite well, and you've expanded the project, so welcome back to the program.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Lovely to be here.
Tell me more.
Oh, it's been so exciting. It really started because I had so many people talking about, you know, after these 2 years where we've all been through such difficult and challenging times, that either they were now a little bit nervous about going out, or they had, you know, suffered from loneliness and isolation during COVID, and it was that kind of first step into socializing again. So they wanted somewhere safe, they wanted somewhere perhaps they might know, you know, people, and also somewhere where they would feel super comfortable. And so I started thinking, okay, I've always wanted to do, well, I've done events before, obviously in my other work, but I thought, well, actually, this is a perfect time to set up things, everything from walks in nature to mix and mingles, to lazy Sunday lunches, which, you know, what I always adored with the Spanish and living here is that on Sundays you often see family, you know, Spanish families with the grandparents, with the cousins, with the aunties and uncles, you know, and a lot of us expats, sadly, some of us don't have our families here. Our friends become our families, but there are those who perhaps are single, or single parents, for example, or just, you know, don't actually know a lot of people. So I thought, well, that would be a brilliant thing to do. So that's one of the things we will be doing, is regular Sunday lunches, walks in the mountains, yoga on the beach, you know, cocktail evenings, wine tasting, all sorts, loads of things.
So although it's a website and a social thing, it's going to be very presential.
Oh yeah,
very much getting people together.
Absolutely. A part of it is also dating. We've got the a sort of small part, which is growing actually into a bigger part, but I think actually it's going to be 50-50. It's very much also for singles, dating and matchmaking, a little bit like organizing first dates. So people will send in it's members only. So first of all, that I think it helps people to feel secure and safe in that everyone they meet has been vetted by my team and myself. And with my counselling and psychology training, you know, I obviously know any red flags to look for. So that makes it also, I think, an easier place to come to, whatever
also
it might
makes
be.
it tangible.
Absolutely.
I don't know, a lot of people talk about these Tinders and these different apps that exist. It's not necessarily for everybody. Some people wanted that little bit more old-fashioned.
It is. And I think the old-fashioned is coming back, definitely. And I think, I mean, we've all probably, many of us have seen Tinder Swindler on Netflix, and there's all these kind of, I don't think the apps will go away, but our kind of strapline for the dating is taking dating offline and putting it back where it belongs, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I think there's an age for everything.
Absolutely.
My eldest daughter actually found the love of her life on Tinder.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show, but it's not for everyone.
No.
I think there are certain age groups
Absolutely.
and certain personalities
Yes.
that just prefer something more personal.
Absolutely, and I know people personally who've had very successful, you know, ending in engagements and relationships, whether it's Tinder or Match.com or any of those. So I think they have an absolute place, but it's nice to have something old-fashioned again. So we felt there was a gap in the market, and hopefully we're going to fill it up.
I'm sure you are. The first event has been spectacular. Tell us a bit about it and the theme and
It went beyond all expectations. So it was at the social, which is by La Sala, and so appropriate name. The name kind of sells everything. It was fantastic. We had people from all ages, really, like 25 to 75. Initially I thought it was going to be 40 to 70, but then I had lots of my friends' children, along with my own grown-up children, saying, well, we want to come too. You know, we'd like events for us as well. We'd like to feel safe and go to places that we kind of know people are vetted. So we had, you know, the younger crowd, we had the 40 to 70. We had, you know, lots of people who, because there's no elderly anymore, because everybody's as young as they feel, but we had people who sadly may have lost someone through COVID, someone they'd been married to for 30, 40 years. So I had amazing couple of ladies who were in their 70s, late 70s, and they were it was so heartwarming, because they was like, you know what, it's been so difficult, and I don't want obviously a romantic partner, but I wanted someone just to go and have a coffee with, or walk on the beach, or a lunch with, you know, a companion. So it's companion, it's community.
Yes, very much what you were referred to before, in the sense of that Spanish family feeling.
Yes.
And to have an event where it's not all ladies or all this age group or all talking about one thing. No, having that mix. I think that's what brings the joy. It's the youngsters with everyone mixing together in that family feel.
Totally, and we learn from each other. And I think that's the beauty of it, is that it's for everybody. You know, there are no restrictions, and it's inclusive in every way, and that's what life should be.
A lot of people, as you say, circumstance or choice, spend time alone, a lot of time alone. And yet we are social creatures.
Yes.
Human beings are meant to be together in groups and mix. This is a speciality of yours.
Yes.
Can you explain to people why they should either, we mentioned off air before, get a dog,
yes,
make yourself get out there, do these things too, because once you're in it,
yes,
you won't want to leave, even though you can't believe it perhaps to begin with.
Absolutely, and it's become almost an epidemic. So I think that one of the things that there was, you know, obviously COVID was a very difficult time for everybody, but you know, I always say look for the positive in everything. And what came out good is that people had time to sit back and reflect, slow down their lives, but also to kind of prioritize and see what's important in their life. And relationships have become the most important thing. Because I think before that, so many people, we're lucky here in Marbella, we do have fairly good balance. But if you live in big cities, and actually even here, because we still all have jobs and we have responsibilities, we're always running. And we don't take time for ourselves. So this thing about, I think, people who, you know, lonely, they get used to being on their own, and, you know, like you said, it's not the norm. Humans are not meant to be alone. However, it's very important to be able to be comfortable in your own company. That's very different. So there's being alone and being comfortable with that, and being lonely. Lonely can lead to anxiety, depression, and all those things. And then you also get very comfortable with the sofa and Netflix. And that's, you know, the sofa and Netflix is one of my favorite places. However, not day upon day upon day. And that's where it can get dangerous. And that's hopefully where we come in. And we can help people, you know, we can hold their hand, we can step by step. My team are amazing. And we will gently guide people. The ones who are a little bit nervous, we're going to be there. And, you know, we will make it so lovely for you.
So tell us a bit more about the scheme. You have to become a member. How does one become a member?
Okay.
What can you expect once you are a member?
Right. So it was important to make it members only for the reasons I've said before. So basically everybody has to register, and that gives us, you fill in a profile form, I receive that, my team receive it, we go through that and make sure that, you know, that there are no red flags, let's put it like that. And so then when you're accepted, so into Velvet Rendezvous, you become a member. And then we have 3 different memberships. We have social. So the social is for people who are not interested in dating and you know, matchmaking and any of that. They just want to come to social events. And so they pay a monthly fee for that. Then we have the dating and matchmaking. We have gold and platinum. And under each of those categories, you get different criteria.
So you can just have the social, you can have the social and dating, the dating.
You can mix it all up. It's a cocktail. Life is a cocktail.
What has the response been like for the dating aspect?
Phenomenal.
Have you been surprised at how many people really just saying like, just haven't met the right person?
I think the biggest gift that anybody can give anybody is love. And so for me, it was such a personal thing that I said, the worst is you'll make a new friend, and the best is you're going to meet someone super special, your soulmate, the love of your life. And you have to believe in it. You have to believe it's possible. There's 6-7 billion people in the world, and I don't know how many in Marbella, but we have plenty. So, you know, never give up hope. And this is what I found.
Knowing we're yesterday talking with a dear friend of mine from Madrid, we're talking about her brother, and I said, oh, has he got, you know, any love interest? She goes, how's he meant to meet anyone?
Yeah.
He's not the type to go on a
Yes.
Tinder or that
Yes.
kind of app. And he works, and from work he goes to see his mother, and for his
Yeah.
mother he goes to... It just...
Well, this is what I heard during the last year, 2 years. Actually, I started this idea back when I lived in London 25 years ago. It was called slightly a different name, but then I had my kids and I got busy, so I didn't really, go forward with it too much. But it's always been there, and it's always been in the back. And I just felt this was the perfect time because so many people, exactly what you've just said, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my friend, my mum, my dad, if they're divorced, how do people meet people?
Particularly now that so many extras work from home.
Absolutely.
I mean, this has
even
become
more
the new
isolation.
norm.
Yeah, even more isolation. So I think that the thing is that it was something like, the reason to be a member is that it's vetted, that everybody, that there's that safety in, okay, if I join, if I'm a member of Velvet Rendezvous, I know that the people I meet fulfill a certain standard and criteria, which is just normal things that we look for in life. We're not elitist, we're not that kind of company, but at least safety. Safety is the key, and interesting people. So,
Sounds lovely.
Yeah.
You originally came to light in my world through Shanty Song.
Yes.
And you've now been doing health, beauty, all kinds of therapies
Yes.
from your new place.
Yes.
Are you still doing that? Do you have time to do everything? 'Cause
You know what? Ever since I was about 14, I've always had a busy mind and been entrepreneurial. And my father was a big entrepreneur. So for me, I love wearing different hats. But even with Velvet Rendezvous, a big part of it is my well-being, because we're going to have well-being days where we'll start off with breath work and meditation. Then we'll have a green juice. Then one of my lovely teachers on the coast will do a Pilates class or a yoga class. Then we'll have a workshop where I will be talking and teaching about life, my life lessons, keys, golden nuggets. And then we'll have a cooking class, and we'll be learning to make healthy food, and then we'll eat the healthy food, and that's our wellness day, for example. So we've got, it's a mix of many things. We're hoping to go and see, there's so many wonderful people coming to Marbella, Simply Red, UB40, Sister Sledge. So we're going to organise with the promoters to bring the Velvet Rendezvous crew along. So members.
Well, that's nice if you don't have someone to go to a concert with, but
Absolutely.
you're organising it.
Yes.
It gives that opportunity.
Yeah, but also classical concerts in Malaga. I haven't been actually, but I heard there was a stunning candlelight piano something. I mean, I would love to do things like that myself, or go to the Alhambra. So many people who live here have not visited the Alhambra. So cultural, music, entertainment, hiking, nature, wellness, fun, dancing, supper clubs.
What more can you ask for? Kezia, you're I wish you could, I don't know if you can feel the energy, but it's a really good one. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Undeniably, you're filling a spot that no one has, and I wish
Thank
you the
you.
very best of luck.
Thank you so much.
And join the club, because why
We're
not?
just honoured that we can help. We feel that it's actually our honour to be able to help people, because the biggest gift you can give is friendship and love and community.
Well, I appreciate your friendship, your love, and we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away, but don't forget, join Velvet Rendezvous.com.
.com. Thank you.
John's car is still being repaired, so he's delighted that Judy has come to pick him up. However, after a very heavy business trip, he's less than enthusiastic when her car breaks down.
I ain't sure with Linear Director.
She tells John,
So please do relax. I've got this.
and she had. The taxi was there in no time, her car safely towed for repairs, and a courtesy car readily available. Call Linear Director on 952 14 78 34 to see how they can better your life too.
Everyone that comes and wants to join our Zero Hero Association, they will have free non-alcoholic drinks at our venue at any time.
Hi guys, Ross here from Hogan Stand. Proud to be a member of the Zero Hero campaign, and we recommend everybody. Nobody drives drinking. Everybody who drives a car doesn't have any alcohol in their system, and we're proud to sponsor the Zero Hero program.
be Zero Hero partner.
How cool is that? GY.
When I'm the designated driver, I think it's only fair that I get to choose a Zero Hero venue that rewards me with free soft drinks. My friends all get to choose and booze, and they feel safe going home with me. Make sure that you get your reward for being the designated driver. Why pay if you don't have to?
I first met David Patrick Carter at my first United Nationalities of Marbella summit. He came along with Lisa Marbs, our lovely butterfly Marbella girl, and we just clicked. He was a really, really nice guy. Now, that was 7 years ago, and I'm very happy to say that I still have contact with David. And when he sent me a message a few weeks ago to say I really should look into the Spanish aliens, I thought, sounds a bit weird, but sure, why not? I did, delighted I did, because the music and the sound is very much up my street. Without realizing, I was suddenly sitting there and just had it on in the background. I was working away and very impressed. And this guy here, Michel Belen, bienvenue.
Nice to meet you.
Is the music producer who put it all together with David, right? He is part of the Spanish aliens.
So I'm an alone aliens. Hello.
So tell me, how did you meet David? How did you guys get together?
In Marbella.
Oh, nice.
Somewhere in Calanda, Cabo Pino. In a bar, and you know, he was playing ukulele, you know, the small guitar. And okay, I met him often, and one time he told me, listen, I want you to listen to my ideas, my song. So
he knew you were a music producer then?
Yes.
Conversations.
Yes. It's like, okay, you are a music producer. Okay, I've got something for you. And I listened to the song of David, and I found it was very nice. Some nice idea. So it took, I think, a long time, 6 months, and so we start to work together.
How was the experience? Because you both come from very different worlds, very different aspects to creating something so harmonious.
Yes. I took songs, and I tried to find beats, as we said in the business. You know, find beats, find sound, to integrate the melody and the spirit of the song. That's the art that works.
I never really understood previously what a producer did. It was only when a young lady, Surianne, who's an artist, and she wrote an anthem for our United Nationalities of Marbella Summit, We Are As One. And yet it was only because she went with Terry Shaughnessy, who has a productions studio, and he took her song, which initially I understood afterwards was very slow and had one rhythm, and he had the ability to see that, yeah, that really should be at a different tempo, and if you twist this, and that's when I began to appreciate the importance of having a star who has a lot of ability, but also have other talented people being able to like harness their intentions.
Yes. It's a work, because I started early 90s in the techno music, you know. So I work a lot with DJs, so we produce, you know, beats, you know, and after that we put vocals on it. So the work with David is really different because he is a songwriter, so he creates songs and a nice story, you know. And yes, it's a work. Music producer is like, you know, a chemist
yes.
in a laboratory, you know, you can imagine. So it's a lot of work.
Tell us about the first two releases.
Okay, we've got Meteorite
and
When the Lights Go Down.
That one, I mean, really catchy.
Okay.
I mean, both are really good, but I was like, it was When the Lights Go Down, and I was really just in it.
Yes, David sent me some songs, and when I was hearing When the Lights Go Down, it was just an hook with a guitar hook, and I found that we have something. We have to work on it, And yes, it's like electropop music, but we are playlisted on some different radio here as Radio Planeta. Maybe
I've
you
heard
know.
it.
Yes, Radio Planeta.
I actually once it realised it. You don't realise
Okay,
it
okay.
until
It was
you
the
then
same song.
relate it was the same song.
Okay, Chile FM, I think a lot of different radio.
Is
and in
it
Belgium
difficult
too.
to get a radio station
Yes.
to play your work? I mean, I
Yes,
think
yes.
back to the old days of how important it was to get a record on air.
Yes, it's maybe it's more difficult than before because I knew some decades of music, of course, and now the things there is too much music, you know. Of course, a lot of people can make music in his
Does
kitchen,
it make
you
a
know.
big difference in today's day and age that it is on air, on a radio? Because with the YouTube and all the different apps and abilities people have now, is that still an important Spotify?
Yes, because there is a lot of music on Spotify. You know, it's 17 million tracks. You know, and okay, the what can I listen? So where people when people are hearing music on radio, they are looking on Spotify, you know, to add on their playlist, and it's really important. It's always really important, you know.
Well, nice to know. So
Yes,
it's still
yes,
this. I suppose if you're selected within a certain amount of hours to be paid in
Yes.
X slots, it is quite.
But actually,
achievement.
you musician or music producer can make, as we say, buzz, you know, with music on YouTube, of course. If a lot of people share the music of the producer, it could be big, you know. But to reach the next level, you know, you need radio station.
And
Yes.
what other projects do you have on hand? Because you don't just do.
A lot of songs and different featuring with local artists, local talent. So
How long have you been in Marbella?
now it's 2 years, a little bit.
Oh, so you came COVID times.
Yes, we met COVID in Marbella. Yes.
What made you make the change? Why did you decide to come here?
The sun, of course. Huh?
Literally just because you wanted
Yes.
better weather.
Yes, that's because we the name is the Spanish aliens, you know, because I'm coming from Belgium, and David is coming from the UK, so we are a little bit aliens, you know, in Spain.
Well, I hope that you enjoy your space adventure.
Yes. Huh?
It's a nice space to be in, to have an adventure here in Marbella.
We are in a spaceship now.
How can we listen to your music? How can people follow you, like, share, support you?
Yes, of course, Spanish Alien on Instagram, on Spotify, we prefer, you know, and add our music to their playlist. Yes.
Please do go to Spotify. This is a big one, right? Makes a big
Yes.
difference. Go to Spotify, check out the Spanish Aliens, 2 great songs, Meteorite and
When the lights go down.
When the Lights Go Down.
And share the music with friends.
Exactly. The more we
Yes.
share, the more we like, the more visibility that Michelle and David will receive. And you certainly deserve it. I hope you have a really, really successful time
Thank you,
here in
thank you.
Marbella. And David, thank you so very much. You're absolutely awesome. Love keeping up to date with everything you're up to. Very talented young man. So many aspects, actually, as well. Man of many talents. Don't go away, because I'll be back in just a moment.
What do I have to say when I feel this way? Don't wanna feel this way at all. Some days it's hard to take that I don't make mistakes. Yeah. Whoa. whoa. Hey, hey.
Zero Hero, welcome here at the Gaucho de Banus.
Let the music get to your heart. Let it set you on your way. No time to hesitate.
Welcome to Lemongrass, Doña Lola. Thank you very much.
Tearing us apart. Poison arrows shoot straight to your heart. We can change every
Zero Hero, welcome to Portofino, Cabo Pino.
worth your time.
Hi guys, Casa Tua is proud to welcome the Zero Heroes. So come on in and enjoy free soft drinks for anyone who is the designated driver. Thank you, Nicole.
We are at
Hey, hey.
When faced with adversity, you do what Nina Nolte does, and that's make the best of the moment. So Nina, welcome back to the programme. I had no idea when we spoke last time, promoting your beautiful gallery in La Campana New Poligono, no, the San Pedro New Poligono, and then suddenly you were asked to leave.
Yes.
But you've really turned it into a plus. I've never seen you so enthusiastic and excited. You're now at Panorama 187, where a few years ago we actually recorded some nice programs. So congratulations.
Thank you.
What happened? I mean, it was suddenly and unexpected they sold the
Yes.
building. What happened?
I had to leave the place because the one who rented me the place, she wants the place again for her. And this
After
was
all that
totally
effort and investment and time, it must have been quite a tough moment, I would
yes,
think.
after 11 months, it's really. Pero hay un dicho, there is for all who don't speak Spanish, is every bad thing also has a nice thing.
Yeah, every adversity produces an opportunity. It's for a reason.
Exactly. What was really a nightmare was first to find a place, because first I didn't have any, there was nothing comparable. And the second thing was the moving. But thanks to Anne, yeah.
Your intern, we're lucky. Thanks to Hughes Young and young Lennon, we have these fabulous interns who you will be meeting in the show. So
Yes.
Anne's been a real helper.
Yes, yes. And then asking friends, and all of a sudden I had the place.
So Panorama 187 is at the beginning of Marbella. It's at the other end, like the east end of Marbella, but it's actually in Marbella.
Mm-hmm.
It has parking. It's got a lovely setup and feel about it. How have you blended in? Tell us about the mix of artists, what's going on there, and what we can expect at Panorama 187.
Well, it exists already for a long time. But the owner, Andres Gomez, who comes from Marbella, he has decided to cut down, let's say, less artists, yeah? And he was there only with pole arts. So
who's also been on the program?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And then me, the only woman. And we fit together really so well. It's so much fun. It's good vibrations. I love to be there.
I'm so happy for you, because I know that it's a very stressful moment, but as we're seeing, it really has been good for you, because now you've got other people also supporting you, more of a team. You have such an energy, and I imagine that it must be a lot of fun for everybody.
Yeah.
You're also very into this new NFT stuff.
You'll have to ask Anna. She is.
But what is NFT? What's the point of it? I've been to several talks about it, and I kind of get it. You know, like you're registering your work, but how does it work?
You know, cryptocurrency. You have heard about that.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is something also quite new. Yeah, Bitcoin and so on. And NFT is non-fungible token.
Just the word fungible. I mean,
yeah. Well, it's an image. It can be a film. It can be a photo. It can be a song. It can be whatever. And you upload it there on OpenSea, for example. That's the most known place. Yeah. And then the thing is minted. It's scripted in the
Well, it's made so people just can't download it without paying for it, something like that, no?
Yes,
there must be some kind of...
in the chain, in the what is it called again? Blockchain. Exactly, blockchain. How stupid. Yeah, so blockchain. It's minted. It's like inscribed there, and it's there. It's even if you sell it, you appear there as the one who minted it, and then all the history.
So it's a way of getting credit for your work, which a lot of the times nowadays on social media just gets lost out there in the cloud and everyone claims rights to it.
Yeah, but the person who buys this, let's say, photo of an artwork, of course he is not the owner then of my original artwork, but he is the owner then of this photo. Yes, he can do whatever he wants to do. He even can do promotion for his business. It's really funny. And I give new life now also to my artworks. The ladies, for example, with the turbans.
Yeah, my favourite. I just love your ladies.
Unfortunately, it's not yet ready because it's going to be something a bit more difficult than we thought. But the ladies like twinkle to you.
Yeah, winking at you.
Yeah, wink, or they laugh, or they even can tell a sentence. Yeah, so they become a new life. Yeah, they become lively, yeah, and that's what we will also do. But actually, as I might have told you, we are also with, we won't, that's another theme, but we are with a hub for Ukraine and women and children. And I made a little video, which is our first NFT we will upload. With a special web page, which is now created, and it's a lot of work. So Anne has a lot to do.
I see you very busy.
Yes.
I can't imagine what you've done without Anne. It's like
yes,
perfect timing.
Yes.
When I went with my intern to see Nina, she goes, I want one of them. So I contacted you, and it just turned out that Anna was looking for something like what you're doing. So things really do work out perfectly.
Yes.
You're very busy. You're learning lots of new things because you are really an artist, a painter. But I see that you're really enjoying taking things you've created, melding them with new ideas, creating wallpapers, curtains, quick art, cheap art, not cheap art, but making it affordable.
Affordable. For Marbella especially, yeah, but now also online. So I have another lady who couldn't come here, unfortunately, Mika, and she is a marketing expert, and she has a very good bunch of ideas and good contacts and so on. And yeah, we will start not only Marbella, we will do it in, let's say, first in Europe and then also the United States. I think those markets will be also now on our
And you're
list.
also exhibiting right now in Zurich.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about your exhibition. What's going on? How did that go about? Because you're everywhere. It's like,
yeah, this was really funny because in 2015 I had been contacted by a gallery of Cologne, and somehow I didn't have any works to show. And this lady contacted me now again, and she said she had opened a gallery in Zurich, whether I want to exhibit. And well, I was not really very fond of the idea because then you have to pack all the artworks and you ship them and all those things. But she said, listen, I'm going to send a truck to you, and they will wrap everything up and they will bring it back again. So
That's
happened
unusual,
like that.
No? Someone who really wants your stuff.
Yeah. No, it was really nice. And then I took a plane with my husband to fly to Zurich, but you can't imagine, it took us 11 hours from here to Zurich.
Why?
Because there was no early flight, and they had an opening at 5 o'clock, so we flew over Lisbon. 11 hours from door to door. But the exhibition is really gorgeous with two very, very good other artists, and theme is water. So there is even one of my artworks which has the back of the water of a ship, and this is the artwork of an artist. I brought you the video. So on the floor there is a 140 kilo big art object which is made of acrylic of resin, yeah, and it looks as taken out of my artwork, the waves, yeah.
Wow.
It's
how does that feel when you
nice.
when you seeing this your creation then creating more creations?
Yes,
I mean,
somebody also else wanted those three. We all three like water. That's the theme, water Welten, the words of water. But that my water looks like this. It's amazing. It's such a nice piece. And I'd love to have it at my home, but I don't have nor the money nor the place.
One of those 3D printers.
Oh, but for Marbella it would be really, really nice.
It's lovely, the mix of your internationality and how Marbella you feel, because you've been living in Marbella for many years. You're
20 years.
Very much part of the infrastructure.
Nowhere else lived for so long. Like now here in Marbella, imagine. Well, and it's the second time I came back, yeah, so in total 20
And how's
years.
married life? Because last time we met, you were off to get married and on an amazing honeymoon. Yeah. How are you settling in after being such an independent woman?
We are married, but we are not married yet.
Right, you're married, but you're not married.
Yes, because my husband's papers, there was something missing. Well, he had the papers that he is divorced, but not from whom and when. So they said I could marry somebody else, but not my husband, my future husband.
But you had the honeymoon?
Yes.
Okay.
We had friends coming over from St. Martin. They married us at the beach.
Fabulous. Those are the best kind of weddings.
Yes.
The one that's come from the heart.
Yes.
And not by a piece of paper necessarily.
Yeah, but the piece of paper we will do now in Gibraltar, in Gibraltar.
Wonderful. Well, Nina, I can't tell you how excited I am for you. Congratulations on all your projects. And the joy, I mean, you're just joyous. It's just joyous. I'm going to find out just how joyous Nina is, because I'm going to have a little chat with Nina's intern, Anna, and see how she finds all your NFTs and all your energy and ideas and projects and how she's coping. So don't go away. Nina, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always an honour, a privilege and a pleasure to have a chat with you and catch up.
And looking forward to have the beer later, after this show.
Yes. Shh.
Okay.
Alright guys, so I'm the designated driver tonight, so I'm going to choose the Zero Hero place. So all of my soft drinks are for free. And if you want to go somewhere else, just check out the Facebook, Instagram or the zerohero.es website for any of the bars, discotheques or restaurants on there. I'm happy to go anywhere you want to go, as long as it's Zero Hero.
McNulty is proud to be a Zero Hero partner.
As I mentioned before, the company Young Leden brings interns over from Holland to Spain to work in local companies and get experience. I've been absolutely privileged to have several interns thanks to Yushong and his wonderful wife. And Nina Nolte, as I said, also now has one thanks to the conversation and seeing how it works. Like, oh my God, they actually help. And I would like you to meet Anna, who's been working with Nina for how many months now, Anna?
Since February, so 2 months, 2.5 months already.
Well, welcome to the program and congratulations on agreeing to just come and sit up here and be interviewed. It can be overwhelming. Is this your first time on television?
Yes, it is.
So you're getting a good all-round experience for your internship.
Yeah, really.
What were you studying in the Netherlands, darling?
It's International Creative Business Developer, but it's graphic design combined with interior design and a little bit of marketing, and yeah.
So you couldn't have ended up anywhere better than with Nina?
Yes, it's perfect for me, yes.
How have you found the experience? Because she is a whirlwind. She's dynamic.
Yes,
I would say is like being very reserved here.
She's full of ideas and she's always busy and always thinking about new things to do, and she's very lovely and she's so kind to me and always helps me, and yeah, it's very nice with her.
So is it as you expected an internship to be? What did you think you were coming to, and how is it different to what you perhaps thought you'd be doing?
I think that I do a lot more than I thought I would do, and I also am allowed to do a lot more, because at my previous internship it was more like, oh, she's the intern, but here I'm really getting into things with Nina and really working on things that are like what I'm studying. So I'm really learning great things here. Yeah.
Are you more capable than you thought you could be? Are you doing things that you just like, wow, I can't believe I just did that?
Maybe, yeah. I think so, because a lot of things I never thought I would do, and now I did it, so it's really great. Yes.
Did you know anything about NFTs before you come over? Is that something you've been studying in your courses?
No, not at all. So really, because of Nina and this internship, I know now a lot more about NFTs. I've heard about it before, but now I'm really know more, yes.
Does it make sense to you? What do you think about the whole idea?
I like it, yes, I like it a lot, but it's hard to, like, in your mind it's weird maybe to understand, but no, I think it's a great way for artists to, you know, empower artists more, maybe, yeah.
Are you surprised to see that an artist, that there's so much involved and so many ramifications, different projects from being an artist? Because I know with Nina, she's an artist, amazing artist, undeniably one of my favourite worldwide, not just in Marbella. I just love the humour, just everything that she expresses, it's just so much fun. Her artwork's so much fun. But then also I'm blown away the wallpapers and this, and there's just, she turns it into so many aspects.
Yes, I think it's really great. And I think, well, you need to as an artist, I think. Yes.
How do you see your future? What do you look as seeing yourself doing? What would be your ideal follow through with this experience?
Well, first I'll have to finish school, and after that I honestly don't really know. Maybe go to art school, like art academy, or travel the world maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Coming to Marbella, has it changed your, I don't know, maybe your perspectives for the future, opened your mind or to possibilities that you hadn't anticipated before?
Yeah, I think so. And also, I think that with going here, that you experience a lot of different cultures here because it's very international, and you can really hear stories about other people and how they're doing and why they moved here, and it's really inspiring, I think, yeah.
What's the nicest part so far for you coming to this internship?
I think just being with Nina all the time, it's really just a lovely time every day. We're laughing so much with each other.
Yeah, it's really nice
really
that you're
great.
in such a happy mood. Anything negative about your experience? Anything you found difficult?
Well, not with the internship, but maybe, well, when you move here and you have to do everything on your own, it's really like life-changing maybe, but it's really difficult in the beginning, but now I'm used to it, so it's fine.
But it is perhaps overwhelming. You come from a family protected atmosphere,
exactly.
You're living abroad with people you don't know, meeting people you don't know,
and it's a whole different culture, so yeah, but now I'm used to it.
Well, Anna, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're doing really well. I'm very happy for you, and I'm very happy for Nina too, because I know how grateful she is to have you with us. And anyone who's watching, if you have a business, however small, I mean, Nina's just Nina. It doesn't matter how big or small your business is, you can help a youngster get some world experience, do something different in hopefully a protected and safe environment, which is the objective. And not only do they get experience, we get to be in touch with the modern world and what's going on now from our youngsters, which is also fundamental. Anna, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you guys. Don't go away, because we'll be back with the final spot in just a moment.
We are proud to present Zero to Hero. Never drink and drive.
Everyone that comes and wants to join our Zero Hero Association, they will have free non-alcoholic drinks at our venue at any time.
So here we are at Everest. Very cool.
Yeah.
Stickers going up.
Hiya, my name is Govinda. I'm from Everest. Welcome to Zero Hero, to Everest Fusion, to enjoy your cocktails, drinks, and happy hour as well. And food, of course, is delicious. Thank you.
Welcome to Sister Taperia. perfecto.
Having had Nina Nolte's intern also have a little chat with us on air, I thought it would be nice for my intern Daviënn to also come back onto the set and tell you how she's been doing since her last interview. One of the things I love that she's been creating herself are short little videos of recommendations of restaurants that she's going to. So I thought we could start, before we chat with her, with one of her little videos. You can see how great the places are, and then we'll have a chat with Daviënn.
Hola everyone, today I am back with another restaurant review, and today we are going to Matuya Sushi in Marbella, and I am taking you with me. On the outside of the restaurant you can see their menu. It's $16.95 for all you can eat lunch, and it's $19.95 for all you can eat dinner, but you can also pay separately for the things that you choose off the menu. Once you sit at a table, you get a tablet, and on this tablet you can pick and choose whatever you want to order. So there is not a waiter who comes to your table and asks what you want to order, so you have to click on the tablet itself and then send it to order. They also have a lot of options. They have vegan, but they also have raw fish, also have baked fish. So for the ones who say they don't like sushi because of the raw fish, there's also a lot of baked things. Unfortunately, I can't remember what I ordered, but you can see I ordered a lot. So if you love to eat sushi, or even if you don't, because they have a lot of options, I would definitely recommend Matuya Sushi. And I hope to see you on my next restaurant review. Ciao!
Well, I have to say, Matuya is one of my favourite places. I'm so glad you liked it too. The food's great.
It is.
The prices are really, really fair.
Yes.
So, Daviënn, welcome back to the set.
Thank you.
How long have you been with me now?
For 2 months, 2.5 months.
Goes quickly, huh?
Yeah, time flies.
How do you feel now compared to when you started a couple of months ago?
Much better, and I feel more comfortable also, so we're doing great.
You are, for me, absolutely, I'm delighted. You're so capable, so willing, so very quick at doing everything, have great ideas, and it's very refreshing for, as I say, for people my age, to work with youngsters who are just starting in life and getting that fresh perspective.
Yeah.
One of the things you wanted to do was reach out your comfort zone.
Yes.
It's hard to believe that you're very shy. You make videos, you have your own TikTok, and you're it would seem very outgoing.
Yeah.
And yet you find it harder than one would think.
Yes.
So even more merit. You're sitting here on the television.
For the second time.
Yeah, for the second time. I think we also spoke about today that before you finish in May, I think we'll have Daviënn doing an interview herself.
Yes.
Interviewing somebody, give you a nice extra challenge.
I will.
You're doing a great job also with our Zero Hero incentive.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit where we're up to?
Yes.
What's going on in our Zero Hero project?
So we are busy with some new ideas for new Zero Hero spots. So soon there will be some new Zero Hero spots. And in a few days we are going to record those. So I'm very excited for that.
Me too. I'm going to go around all the places again.
Yes.
With a whole fresh look, with a youthful look, getting a whole different aspect.
Yes.
The website is being updated also.
Yes.
We have a lot more places wanting to join in, which is really exciting.
Yes.
And also Arseny Kobliansky, who was my kids talk host on Mi Marbella radio here at RTV Marbella, he's getting involved at the moment as well. So it's very much a youthful kid community project, which is lovely.
Yes.
The idea of Zero Hero is to reward the designated driver. So if you're the one who's driving those people who are drinking, at least you don't have to pay for your soft drinks. And we have a really long list of places who are participating. For example, the Casino Marbella.
Yes.
We've got McNulty's, Casa Tua, I think in Marbella, the Claddagh. There's so many in the centre. The Red Beach Bar. And then we've got the Playwright, the Harbour, Lemongrass.
El Gaucho.
And the Gaucho, and the New Mexican of the Gaucho, and Pokey Moon, and their other one, Venecia.
The list goes on and
Puerto
on.
Banus. The list is really, really growing.
Yes.
And then in Mijas Chema's Terrace, the Secret Garden,
Lemongrass.
Everest in Estepona.
Yes, also.
So really, if you don't drink, but you're with people who do, it would be silly not to take advantage and go to these places who are supporting our community to help create more, I suppose, it's road traffic safety awareness.
Yes.
Yeah, do drink, do have a good time, but to do so with a little bit of responsibility.
Exactly.
We have our breathalyzers. These are disposable breathalyzers sponsored by the LYNDA Director Road Traffic Safety Foundation. And the good thing is, if you've been drinking, even if you intend driving, you get a quick visual to see the reality.
Yes.
So a nice little thing. And don't forget that people often get done for drinking the day after. It's funny, if you've been drinking at night time, in the morning, they do a lot of breathalyzer tests here in Marbella because they get lots of people first thing in the morning.
And by using this, you can see if it already left your system.
Exactly, so it's a good way to keep yourself safe and avoid a couple of fines or points on your license now.
Exactly.
Because there are, in our Zero Hero website updates, we'll be including a lot more traffic information, new laws, because there's a lot of new traffic laws, and unfortunately ignorance is no excuse. If you don't know, you're still going to get done the same. Well, Daviënn, darling, I can't thank you enough for your help.
Thank you.
Very happy with our interns. If you're feeling jealous, do contact young Leiden and they will hopefully find a child that's looking to come here, getting some work experience, and obviously have a nice time in a protected and safe environment. That's all we have for today. So thank you so much for joining us. Look forward to seeing you again for more of what's going on in Marbella Now next week. But in the meanwhile, please do like, share this program, because it helps our guests and our community get to know more about what's going on locally, of things hopefully that will be interesting to you. You can watch recordings from rtvmarbella.tv/television/Marbella-now, or just go to my website nicoleking.es for links to the program, also to the Zero Hero website, and also to my Euro weekly news column, Marbella Moments. That's it for the moment. Take care of yourselves. Hasta pronto. Thank you, darling.